Good evening, everybody. How are you today? Here I am again, one more time. I know my mother's going to appear right now. Good welcome. So we're back again, okay? Hope everybody's fine. Today we have a really good, interesting topic that we're going to be talking about, okay? A really nice topic that we're going to be talking about, which is going to be basically, hello, Ma, how are you? Today we're going to be talking about the best habits that you can have. You know, it's very important, you know, because basically we always live on habits, okay? We always live, everything that we do is a habit. Okay, for example, every time that I come over here online now, this is becoming a habit. This is something that I do on a day-to-day basis. And hello, João, how are you? Welcome, my friend, welcome. And basically, you have to know how you're going to basically use and what are the best habits that you can have in your life. Because, I mean, you can have bad habits or you can have good habits. Okay, it's not rabbits, it's habits. Okay, because in Portuguese, it's a joke anyway, because in Portuguese the R is an H, so that's why I said rabbits, not rabbits, habits, okay? And basically what we need to do is have, hello Ma, how are you? How are you? Welcome. And one of the main things that we have to do is every single thing that we do in life, hello Ma, love you. Every single thing that we do in life is a habit, okay? That's something that's guaranteed. Hello Rosani, welcome. Hello Roberto, how are you my friend? Thank you for coming. Today, so basically what we're going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about habits, okay? Talking about basically the 6 best habits that you should have, you know, that you should have. The 6 best habits that you should have. Because, you know, if we have 6 good habits, you know, because as we have habits anyway, why don't we just use good habits? I think that would be a good way to do things. So one of the number one habit, I'm sure everybody knows, is daily goal setting. Okay, that's the first habit that you have to have. The first habit that you have to have is daily goal setting. Okay, where you write down your goals every morning. Okay, remember I said I was going to show you. Look, every single day, if I keep on going, look, every day I have, look, both sides of the paper, every day I write down my goals. Every day, okay, until, if I keep on going until today, this is one notebook, but if I keep on going, okay, until today, here we go. Okay, 26th, okay, today, the day of 26th. So, I always write down my goals, every single day. Flavio writes down his goals too. Hello Flavio, how are you my friend? You have to write down your goals. You have to get, hello Flavio. Flavio is one of our colleagues, good guy. We're going to be making another course together in October. So the main thing is you have to have daily goal setting, because when you go about making these goals, before you go to sleep tonight, okay, before you go to sleep, think about the goals that you're going to write down tomorrow. Okay? Think about those goals that you're going to have before you sleep. Start thinking about them when you go to bed. And when you go to bed, you're going to start thinking about them. What's going to happen? When you wake up in the morning, they're going to come to you much faster, in case you don't even have them. I mean, when you start doing them on a daily basis, they basically, hello, Joanna, how are you? My niece, my beautiful niece is here. Wow, really nice to have her here. Marcella's here too. Joanna's my niece. She's going to boarding school now in September. She's one of the most intelligent children in teenagers actually in New York. She's top. I mean, number one, I think, in United States actually. And she's going to a school that's really, really one of the toughest schools. Imagine. And her goal, you know what her goal is? Her goal is she's going to go to Harvard. And for sure she's going to go to Harvard. I'm sure about that. Right on, Joanna. Joanna's really intelligent. She's really smart. I'm really proud of her. I mean, if you look on her Facebook, her mother's always putting on things about how wonderful she is, how good she is in school. And she has a brother too that's trying as well. He's a younger guy. But Joanna, you know, she's going to Harvard. We're going to hear about her in the news in the future. So, going back to what we were talking about, okay, you have to have goals, okay? You have to write your goals down say hello, Carolina, how are you? You have to write down your goals every single day, okay? You have to be goal-orientated, because you become what you think like, okay, what you think about. If you're going to have a goal, okay, like Joanna's very young still. She has to go through, finish going through high school, college, the whole thing before she gets to Harvard. But she has that goal setting. She has that mindset. So what's going to happen is she's going to act into her best abilities in order to reach that specific kind of goal. You know, she's going to be successful in her goals. So that's very important that you write your goals down. That's going to be the first habit. The second habit is going to be what? To be results orientated. Okay? Results orientated. What's that mean? You have to basically put down that the most important thing in your life is to reach your goals. Okay? And to reach your results. Okay? And to be able to be successful in every single thing that you do. So for example, you can take a look, you can take a look on your goal list, for example. You can see those 10 goals, because we should write down every single day. Thank you, Marcelo. We should write down every single day 10 goals every single morning. That's what we should do every single day. I want A, B, C, D, and E until June 30th, 2018. I want to buy a new car until August 30th, 2017. Sorry, 2017. That means that I have 5 months to prepare myself in order to get to where my goal is. It doesn't matter what your goal is. It doesn't matter. Joanna had a big goal of trying to get into studying a lot. She studied and studied and studied and studied and got into the school that she's going into. That's only really a few amount of people can basically do it. So basically, let's imagine something. Let's make believe that you're going to leave your city, you're going to leave your country, you're going to go somewhere for about a month, and you won't be able to look at your goals. What you can do is take a look at your goals, take a look at these 10 goals and say, okay, if I can choose one goal, and I'll finish that goal as fast as I can and as fast as possible because I'm going to be leaving the country, which one of those 10 would I choose? Okay, and then you take a pen and you take a circle, you put a circle over that goal that you want to do, and then you go to your best abilities and try to do every single thing that you have to do in order to reach that goal. Hello, Kelly. Kelly's a future teacher of American Teacher Club. She's a really nice person, very intelligent. Today's her husband's birthday. Welcome. And basically, what we have to do is choose one of these specific kind of goals and do everything in your ability to be able to reach that goal. Okay, and if you decide to do that, you're going to say, okay, I want to do the goal number 8. That's much more important to me right now. I'm going to do that. And you do every single thing that you can do in order for you to reach that. And what's going to happen? You're going to reach that goal fast. Because you're going to put in all of your power. You're going to put in all of your dedication. You're going to put in all of your energy. Okay, so that's one of the main things that we have to do basically is put in all of our energy in order to reach those specific kind of goals. It's up to you. You are what you eat, right? Don't they say that? You are what you eat. You are what you think too. It all depends on the way you're going to think. Now, number 3. Another habit that's one of the most important is to be people-orientated. Okay, people-orientated, like us. We're here now talking, we're discussing good ideas. I need people to watch me in order to give out some good kinds of information. Because I'm going to sit here and talk to myself. It's not going to be much fun. So, what we need people. Hello, Jackson. Jackson's a good friend of ours too, student, works in the pharmacy. Nice to meet you, Jack. Nice to see you, Jackson, actually. And basically, what we have to do is we have to be people-oriented because we can't reach our goals without other people. We need people. That's one of the main things. We need to have people in order to reach our goals. If we don't have people, we won't reach anything. So you have to be nice. That's why a lot of times that I put that. Thank you, Jackson. Thank you, Roberto. You have to put down that. You have to be people-orientated, okay? You have to recognize and get along with people, which is one of the most important things that you have to basically do. Because if you do that, then you're going to be okay, as long as you are people-orientated, okay? Now, another thing that you have to be health-orientated. Okay, you have number 4, it's health-orientated. Connection is everything. Exactly, Kelly. Hello, Mary. Mary made the forum of coaching with me as well. Very good colleague. We did that together. We passed some nice days together in São Paulo. And basically, you have to be health-orientated because when you're health-orientated, you have to watch what you eat. You have to watch what you drink. You have to exercise, okay? You have to watch what you're taking inside of your body. Like I said before, I used to be a fat pig. Okay, I was fat and I didn't do anything to change it. But then when I decided I'm going to watch what I eat. I'm going to eat more healthier. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to take care of myself. What happens after that? I became much, much more stronger. Thank you, Flavia. I became much, much, much stronger and I was much better with much more energy to do what I do. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't have energy to do what I do. I work all day long. I'm always active, talking to people. That's very important. Now, if we go to number 5, to be honest, you have to have a good character. Yes, Flavia, to be healthy. Exactly. That's one of the main things of your life, to have your body to be healthy. Now, the 5th one is to have a good character. not to lie. It doesn't matter what's going to happen, okay? It doesn't matter what's going to happen. You have to tell the truth. Because we were built, okay, to tell the truth. You ever try to lie? My mother's here. She can know when I used to lie when I was small. You get all scared. You get all red. You start to sweat. I'm just sweating. It's a little bit hot. I didn't put on the air conditioner. But you get all red. You get all nervous. You get afraid. Right? And then you say, oh, no, I didn't do anything. No, not me. No, not me. You know, so we're not built to lie. And if you lie, if you follow the other principles, and then as your character, you're dishonest. You're a liar. You steal. You do bad things. Okay? If you're dishonest, you're going to lose all the other virtues. So you have to be honest. And that's a crisis that we're living right now in Brazil. Honesty. You know, one of the biggest problems in the government is honesty, character. Because if you have character, you respect yourself. Like one of the big judges here, Sergio Moro, he has a character. He has an honor. He respects himself as a judge. He respects what he has. And that's very, very important. Exactly, Marcella. Ah, hello, Uncle Ed. Welcome. Nice to see you. I called you up, you weren't home. So basically, one of the main things you have to do is truth is the most important thing in building character. Exactly like my uncle said over here. Truth is the most important thing to build character. You can't be a liar and basically try to do everything else, because everything else is just going to break. You're not going to be honest. You're not going to be true. You're not going to be real. You know, that's one of the main things. So, and the last one, which is the most important of all, is self-discipline. In order for you to do everything else, the main pillar is self-discipline. You have to discipline yourself. You have to make a decision. Okay, hello, Leonardo, welcome. You have to make a decision. And if you make a decision, okay, and you say, no, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to let other people's opinions influence me. I'm not going to let outside external factors bother me. I'm not going to let anything affect me, okay, who I'm going to be. And another thing you have to do, it's very important to give, okay? It's much more important to give than receive. Okay, giving things, not necessarily giving money, giving something to some people. Because what happens after a while, when you give something to people and you help people, you know, that could be just talking to somebody that's in a bad mood. That can be just saying the right thing at the right time. Okay? It's better to give than receive. Sometimes it's better to give money too, if you can help somebody. And then people are going to say, the uneducated people are going to say, wait, isn't receiving better than giving? Many people, hello, Paulo Matos, number one business, he's a business coach, a master business coach, good friend, we're a good partner. We take part in BNI together. And basically, if it's better to give than receive, because when you receive, it gets monotonous after a while. But when you give, you know what happens? Magic starts after a while. And basically, people who are intelligent people, exactly, Marcel, it's nice to help someone, because that also build self-confidence. Okay? You build trust. You build self-esteem. And you could say, wow, I helped that guy and he liked that. Okay, and he liked that. So if he liked that and he felt good about that, wow, I'm going to feel wonderful too if I help somebody. Now, if I'm just there to receive, it gets monotonous after a while. You know, you don't have much that you can basically do anymore. But when you just give a little bit more, you get a little bit different kinds of ideas, and then things come much better after that. So basically, like we talked about 6 main habits. Okay, the first habit, the first habit is daily goal setting. To write down your goals every single morning, like I've been repeating this like a parrot, and I will keep on repeating that until somebody starts writing down their goals. Okay, and say to me, Anthony, I wrote my goals down. I wrote my 10 goals down. I wrote them down. You know why? Because I believe in myself. That's why I wrote them down. So if you want to believe in yourself, start writing your goals down. Not for me, but for yourself. Number 2, results orientated. Okay, you have to be results orientated. Like I said, you have to always fight to get to the results that you want to get to. Okay, that's one of the most important things. Now, number 3, you have to be people orientated, because you're never going to have any goals. You're never going to reach any goals by yourself. I'm not going to reach goals talking to this can over here. You know, talking to Greek olive oil. I love Greek olive oil. I bought a bunch of them. So, you know, I'm not going to be able to basically get anything talking to Greek olive oil. So I need people. I need people to talk to. I need people I can express myself when. Everybody needs people independent of what your goal is. Even if it's to buy a car. If you buy a car, what do you need? You need a car salesman. If you're going to go to the supermarket, buy food, you need somebody to ring it up. You need somebody to make it. You need people all the time. Remember that. You can't be self-centered. You need people in some way that it's going to be. So that's another thing. Number 3, you need people. Number 4, what's number 4? Do you remember number 4? Health-orientated. Watch what you eat, okay? Watch what you eat. If you want to live longer, if you want to have a better life, watch what you eat. Okay, it's very important. Don't eat butter, margarine, pizza, TV pizzas, Sagia pizzas, lasagnas, McDonald's. Stay away from McDonald's, please. Stay away from McDonald's. Forget about that. That's garbage food. Don't eat McDonald's. It's going to kill you. Also, another thing, don't drink soft drinks. Don't drink soft drinks. Drink water. I drink water, juice, natural juice. Take good things into your body. Eat salads. Okay? Eat a lot of fish. Eat less red meat. Okay? And you're going to be able, at least not guaranteed you're going to live, at least you have a better chance of not getting high cholesterol and getting all these other kind of diabetes and whatever. Look, Rosanne's a doctor. She knows better than me. And also get exercise. 30 minutes a day. I exercise every single day. I exercise almost an hour and a half every single day. I take 1 or 2 days off. Sometimes I'll go just for an hour, but I make sure I go. And some people say, oh, it's a waste of time. It's not a waste of time, because if I can extend my life by an hour, a day or 2 days or 10 days, for me it's perfect. So it's more than I would have. So I prefer, and if I can avoid getting some kind of a sickness, I'll do that. Okay, I'll spend an hour and a half every day in the gym. Okay, I'll do that. And also getting mental food as well. Not hair food like Mike used to have, but mental food. Okay, that's very important. The mental food, because you are what you think, like we said before. Okay? Number 5, character. Again, like Uncle Ed said over here, and Marcelo also mentioned, you have to be true, and you have to have character. Okay? You can't go and like if you're treating people one way, and you say, oh yeah, you're such a nice guy, and this and that, and then you go and rob him, rob him behind his back. If you work in a store and you give him wrong change, you say, this guy's my friend. I don't know, whatever way you're going to do it. If you do that, when you do bad things, it's going to come back to you, and it's going to hit you strong, just like all these government guys on TV that are going to jail, robbing billions and millions of dollars, and showing that when they were doing it, when they were governors. And what happened? Now they're all in jail. Why? Because crime doesn't pay, even in Brazil. So that's the thing, is be honest, be truthful. Even if you don't have money. Even if you don't have money, you don't have money because you don't want to have money, because that's another story anyway. But even if you don't have money, if you don't have money, you have to figure out how to have money. What do you have to do to be different? But that's another case. But basically, it happens every time. Exactly, it happens every time. Anytime you do something wrong, it could be the smallest thing you do wrong. Something always happens the wrong way. And then the last one, like we said, every single moment. The last one that we said now, which is what? What is it? Self-discipline. Without self-discipline, you won't have anything. Okay? You can say, yeah, I'm going to do this. It's like goal. People that write their goals. I think we talked about that yesterday. I listened to that. I listen to things all the time. So I'm always listening to good stuff. And you have to do that. You have to do that. You have to listen to good stuff, good information, brain food, good motivational stuff every time. Repetition. I posted on my on Facebook. I think it was this morning. Repetition is key to learning. Okay, you have to repeat. And the same thing repetition is key in English. Repetition is key in motivation. Repetition is key in your life. Repetition is key in goal setting. This is repetition. This is repetition. You look at that. It's all repetition. It's all repetition. It's all goal setting repetition every single day. But it changes. It's not always the same exact one, but it's repetition. And the more you repeat, the more it's in my mind, the more fast I'm going to reach those goals. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very simple. So that's what we had to talk about today, okay? I hope you can take this information that I'm passing you and implement it in your life, okay? Implement it in your life. Try to put it inside your life to live a better life, to be to be a better person for yourself. Because the life is short. Life is short. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how old everybody is over here, but like I said, I'm 41. I'm not an old guy. No, I'm not. But I remember when I was 20. I used to hear people when they were 40. Uncle Ed, for example. Oh, yeah, I was 20 one time. Like, yeah, okay. I'm in the same situation right now. So that's why I decided now that I'm going to take advantage of the last 50 years that I have to live. okay? Because I'm going to live up to my 90s. And, and I want to be healthy. I want to be healthy too. So Jimmy Carter is the next president, and he's also a coach from Ceará, Fortaleza. Welcome, Jimmy Carter. Very, very nice to see you again. So, we have to have basically dedication, okay, and basically have self-discipline. So whatever you're doing wrong, change. Change tomorrow. Change right now. Change now after you hang up. Hang up now if you turn it off. Change. Make a change. Small change, even if it's a small change. Okay, no, I'm not going to accept this anymore in my life. That's it. One of my goals was going to church. If you look here, I was going to church. And yeah, look at that. I go to church on Easter, right here. It's backwards, but I go to church on Easter. I don't have to write that down anymore because I do it now. I do it every Sunday. It's going to become a habit. It's the same thing. It becomes a habit. Everything that you do becomes a habit. And if you like it, it becomes a better habit too. If you eat too much, it's a habit. If you binge drink, it's a habit. If you smoke, it's a habit. You just got to change the habit. That's all you have to do. I used to have cookies in my house. I don't have anything that garbage anymore because I used to eat it too much. So I changed it. So I'm not going to buy it anymore. I changed my habits. So that's basically everything for that. And giving is more important than receiving. Okay? Intelligent people understand that. Remember, think about that. Giving. Hello, Marcelo. How are you, my friend? George Gallo's friend, Marcelo. He lives over here in Baja as well. Neighbor. Went to barbecue with him. So basically, you have to give to receive. That's the main thing. You have to give to receive. And that's the most important thing. Then you say, oh, Anthony, are you self-centered? No, but it's an intelligent self-centered because you know that you're going to receive something in the end. Could be health. Could be happiness. Not money. I'm not talking about money. Because a lot of people, when people say receive, it's like, oh, yeah, money. No, it's not about money. It's about receiving good things, receiving good energy, receiving nice people. I have some people that you meet some people in the streets and you see they're angry, but then you change I'm able sometimes to change their attitude and they seem a little bit more happy, or they forget, or they smile. Like I said, the dog stayed. The dog, and he stops. Then he starts wagging his tail and everything's finished. And you can do the same thing with the other humans as well. Okay, everybody, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Today we had a really nice number of people watching us. That's good. I really like that. That's another goal that I'm going to continue. It's a habit. I'll be back tomorrow as well, okay, same time, 9:10. I expected less people today because of all the things going on in the government. I guess people are sick and tired of watching the news because today the news is probably going to be long. It started at 8:30, it's probably going to go until about 9:30, 10. But I think people are sick and tired of that too. So I hope you come back tomorrow, okay? I know it's in the middle of the newscast. Hi, Ma, I love you. Middle of the Yankee game. Thank you very much for the compliments. Thank you very much for for watching as well. And please share the video, okay? Share the video on your timeline if you can, okay? If you could just share it out, because then more people can watch it. Thank you, Marcelo. Thank you very much. And we'll be back tomorrow and with another good topic, okay? Now it's only going to be good topics coming. So if you miss, you lose, you lose. You know what I mean? It was really nice honor to have Joanna here today as well. I don't know if she's still here or not, but it was an honor to have her here. Really nice. First time. Really enjoyed that. So thank you very much for sharing as well. Jackson. Wow, Jackson, man. I know Jack. We know each other back since, July, right, Jackson? Jackson started learning English with us online. Skype classes, and nowadays he speaks some English. He didn't speak anything before. I helped him. He at least, and you see, he remains stopped class, but we still remain, watching and seeing good things. So it's very important. Let's share good things. Let's share. Yeah, good. Not only share the video, but let's share good energy together. Okay, let's share good energy. Go to the person that's next to you and say, you know what? You're really cool. You're nice. Wow, you look different today. Oh, you look at that nice yellow shirt. Go say nice things to people sometimes. And it's going to come back. Like I said, give to receive. Be nice and somebody will be nice to you. Or something like that. Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice night. And don't forget, think positive, stay positive. Thank you. Bye-bye. Take care.